I'm Michael von Bedungen, founder and CEO of Merchant Ops. Today I'm going to give you an overview of our solution. Merchant Ops was really created to build AI agents that assist and operate in every role of your commerce organization, whether you're a distributor or a retailer, primarily for people that are selling other people's products from brands and manufacturers. The first agent that we built is really about automating product data enrichment for better SEO and GEO. Anyone selling a product that is sold by other people has to find a way to differentiate themselves against their competition. And one of those ways is to improve the descriptions, the features, the specifications, and make your site the authoritative expert for finding that product on the web. To give you kind of a very concrete example, I'll show you a couple of examples from a site. If you take a look at this Gel Cumulus 27 running shoe, you'll see that there's a great deal of information about it. This was really well done. They show specifications about the product, its cushioning, its support type, its terrain. They have a set of features and technical specifications about that product, but missing a description as an example. If you take another shoe on their site, you'll see an example where there is a description about that product and a set of features in some detail, but again, it lacks the structure of what you saw on the other page. And so one goal for many retailers is to try to harmonize this data and get it in a very concrete and explicit way visible to the search engines and to the chatbots and other solutions that are becoming shopping agents for us today. So within Merchant Ops, we have a couple ways that we try to address that. One, we have an ingest area where if you have a set of documents that you receive from brands and manufacturers, you can upload those into our system. Think PDFs from brands like Brooks or Asics, or spreadsheets from brands like the North Face. And again, this isn't specific just to retail. It could be for distributors selling parts, plumbing parts, automotive parts, etc. But any of that information can be uploaded. And what we do is work to extract information from those documents, like products and technologies. And so once we process a document, you can go look in our lakehouse and you'll see the information that it was able to extract from those products. So if you take a look at like this Brooks, let's take the Ghost 15 shoe, you can see it found a description, a set of features, and also a set of attributes about that. And it will give you a reference to the document as well as the page that it came from. So if you wanted to look at this, you could actually go back and reference the PDF and find the specific page that information came from. Finally, on the technologies, this is something we do to basically extract very specific information that the brands are trying to highlight, like 4D guidance system, biomogo DNA, carbon fiber plates, etc. This will get used when we create features and descriptions about those products. So with that, you've got a set of products that have been loaded into the system, and this isn't intended to be a unique. It's really so you can upload as much information as you can extract from the brands. Now, when you want to structurally do it, we'll go over to the catalog section here, and this is where you can actually start to create the products on your end. So, for example, you can add a product, put in a specific key, a product name, its information, and its product type. And then we have options that let you search the product lakehouse, which you saw over here. We'll actually go out and search the web, find the brand's website, find that product page, and pull the information off of it. And then finally, we can run it through a large language model and enrich the product. And so what does that actually look like? If we take a look at this Patagonia men's Nano Puff jacket, I'll show you what we started out with. This was the merchant input version 1. We had a name for the product, a key, and a product type, casual jackets. And the casual jackets has roughly 19 attributes we look for about it, from activity to weight to features, sustainability, exterior pockets, hood, interior pockets, how it's insulated, etc. When we found a version on the web, on the manufacturer's site, Patagonia, we were able to get product page URL, which you could validate, a description, a set of features, and a set of activities, a set of attributes that highlight how it should be classified. And so finally, what you'll see is in our third version, The system generated essentially a new description, a new set of features, and it harmonized any of those attributes. And if you want to see the evolution of what that looks like, we have a very nice comparison solution that lets you see from where you started with very little information to what we got from the brand's website, and then how we rewrote the description and the features into something more compelling. And when all of that is done, at the end of the day, you have the ability to take that product and export it out of the system. And we do that by giving you a very customizable interface that lets you define the columns that you want in your spreadsheet. For example, key, product name, we'll do brand, and we'll just do, let's do description and features. And then we enable you to drag the columns to the particular ones in your format that you want to do. So these are coming from our database itself. And you'll see for features, because they repeat, we'll have them repeat as columns. And then you'll have a preview of what that looks like. And you can finally export that to Excel. And that will export it out. And you'll be able to take that format and import it into your system. So that's a brief overview of merchant ops and the product enrichment process I wanted to show you today. Feel free to check out more information on our website. One thing I would encourage you to do is look through the information on the webpage. And if you want to book a time with us, just click on the link on the website and book a call. Thank you again, and look forward to talking to you.